The following podcast may contain exclusive language and offensive material. And I just figured since the country's going backwards, we might as well get with the times, you know what I'm saying?
Welcome to the special Pièce de Résistance music episode with Lyssa and Dale Leopold. We're giving our cast some much-needed time off, and instead we'll be reviewing some of our favorite music from the show. We now join this episode already in progress.
Right. Jake has insisted on playing Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Yes.
It was in the May Fate. The older kids did their little dance to that. But the YouTube version opens with some acting. And I am once again reminded of how awful Dick Van Dyke's British accent was. I mean, I'm not the Queen, but come on.
Lord Mayor will be a bit put out. No, whatever. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, guys. His excuse is that his dialogue coach was actually Irish. But I'm not sure that really...
No, that didn't fly either.
No.
I'm sorry.
I love you, Dick.
I love you, Dick Van Dyke.
Absolutely
really
one of my
do.
heroes since I was a kid. It was my ambition to be him, even though I couldn't dance or anything. So, but...
Mary Tyler Moore, Carol Burnett, same thing.
Yep.
God, we're old.
Yeah.
The youngers are like, oh, Britney. Or some girl I don't even know. Rihanna, and who she is.
Yeah, Cardi B.
Oh, right, I like her. We're taking a vacation, and this is our music show. Because we do a song, at least one song, an original song in every single episode. We've got some amazingly talented singers. I also sometimes sing, not talented, but I sometimes
and me too,
will make mouth noises.
Yeah.
More and more, because I'm trying to pretend like Britney. I'm not actually singing. I'm just going to make the mouth noises and look good on stage.
As long as you get the right dance moves.
Right, which aces. And Mezzolesta is a genius, so he can make me sound better. Anywho, we decided we'd take a break and give you what you need, which is music. Because it's summer. It's our summer sing-along. So what we're going to do for you is give you a sneak preview of what Dale and Karen are going to be showing off at the Here Now Festival, going on, I believe, pretty much right now.
At Kansas City. I'm flying out Wednesday, so yes.
One of our episodes was nominated and is being listened to in a platinum podcast level. You can go hear it live. Well, I mean, you can hear it recorded, but Dale will be there, and Karen. And these two songs are in that episode.
Yep.
Our Ode to Canada.
Yes.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
And the Purple Avengers rap debut, courtesy of Karen and me.
The news, it came to me straight from the CBC. It couldn't have been any more alarming. Our neighbors from the south, the land of the orange mouth, a queue of hybrid cars they were a-forming. Were they coming here to stay? They were just a click away. It was looking more and more like an invasion. Were they trying to pay us back for sending Bieber and Nickelback? Oh, I couldn't figure out their motivation. I knew this could be trouble, so I downed my double-double, and I donned my runners and my Mackinac. Their bumper shining in the mist said I'm with her and coexist, the most pathetic thing I ever saw. Save your breath, we'll never yield, there's no room on the Chesterfield. We're refusing every car and every lorry. We're usually polite and bland, but this whole thing is out of hand. We're closed for business, sorry but not sorry.
Please help, we don't support him. We wish we could deport him. And if we really had our druthers, we'd deep six Junior and his brother. We only want what's fair, legal weed and single pair. And we refuse to turn and go until we've heard it from Trudeau. Justin, 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 Justin.
Oh, he's adorable. Look at young Comet.
that Bhutan's Bhutan has embarrassed you again. Melting down just like a cake out in the rain. But I, Mr. Trudeau, regret I must say no. So very sorry to have caused you pain. We are not equipped to process this border-busting hot mess. It pains me to initiate a freeze. We all love good relations, yes, but now we're out of patience with this caravan of Yankee refugees. We took a poll across the land. The results I'm holding in my hands. Every province and postal code has spoken as one.
Hit the road!
The people of Toronto say that you should take off pronto. And over in Saskatchewan, well, they insisted please be gone. The citizens of dear Quebec said, "Tui, tabernacle." And the folks in old Vancouver want a quick U-turn maneuver. And all the folks in Thunder Bay, they said it's time to leave now, eh? And the Inuit in Iqaluit sent word that you're full of spit. If you don't like what Trump's about, don't give up, go vote him out. He's like a babe who hasn't had his pablum. I don't say this out of spite, and I'll try to be polite, but you must understand it's not our problem. We'll give shelter and a bed to refugees from A to Z. But Americans, well, that's a different story. If you move in, then 6 months later, we'll all be in the carburetor. So best of luck. Sorry, but not sorry.
I know that I'm just starting to get smart in kindergarten, and I haven't gone to college. Still, I'm gonna drop some knowledge.
Oh, this ought to be good. Go on, lay it on me, monkey. One thing I've never understood is how'd you get so funky?
It's all those Prince records, silly.
Yep, that'll do it.
When we go shopping in the Kroger market or to the Red store,
You mean Target.
the grown-up people there are in such a hurry. They all look kind of scared, like they're really, really worried. I'll come up to them and say, "Hey, I'm Jake, how are you? Isn't this an awesome day? The sky is so blue." But they keep their heads down. They think they're all alone, and their faces in a frown, always staring at their phones. It's not just the orange man that makes them feel bad. Some of them look angry. Some of them are always sad. You know what, Mommy?
What's that, monkey?
The world of the grown-ups, it stinks like a skunky. I think it's because a lot of grown-ups are evil, except for Santa Claus and the guys from Devo. Or maybe they're dumb.
Or a little insane.
As far as I can tell, almost all the grown-ups are Isn't this awesome?
I had no idea you could do that.
Awesome! I know Trump's a bird brain because he tweets all the time. Why don't you just toss him?
Ooh, that would be awesome.
Even Thunder and Larry are smarter than you grown-ups. Well, maybe not Larry. She eats her own throw-up. Can the Hogwarts wizards set these muggles straight? Turn the bad guys into lizards so nobody will hate.
Dick, I'm sorry, but the wizards have got to stay hid.
So if we're gonna save the world, it's up to us kids.
You might be onto something, monkey.
Wait, there's something I gotta do, Mommy.
Ooh, what's that?
I'm pretending that I'm at the top of that big slide.
In the park that's about space?
Yep, I'm gonna drop the bass. Some days I make a boo-boo, like spilling my juice cup. But when grown-ups have an oopsie, they really mess things up. The world is getting hotter, but no one seems to care. And the people on the TV make it worse with their hot air. They're always looking around for someone else to blame. So instead of getting better, things get worse or stay the same. If kids ran the world, man, wouldn't that be cool? We wouldn't have to wash our hands or even go to school. Everybody would get more. Even their own dinosaur. Everyone could listen to Kiss. And everyone could rock out. Just like this. Hey, Mommy, can I drop the mic now?
No mic dropping. Oh, he who bought the mic can drop the mic, not the person just standing near the mic. It's annoying. It's your college fund. Do not.
What can I drop?
I don't know. Fido.
I'll drop the cat.
Yes, drop the cat. Drop the cat on Smiley. See what happens.
Okay. Hey, Smiley, I'm gonna drop the cat. Oh. Sorry, Smiley. Sorry, Mom. Woo! The kerfizzle of Bissell, yeah!
We're back. Those are two of my favorite songs from the whole thing.
Absolutely. It's just, we had so much fun. And what was nice was it was kind of a collaboration with... not continental. Well,
international.
Yes, from our North American, our NAFTA allies.
Once.
Or one of the, for now, Canada. Yes.
We love you, Justin.
We do. And we actually have genuine Canadian content on that song, courtesy of our friend Jody Krangle, who sings the part of the Mountie and does it very well.
She's fantastic and has albums out and everything. She's the real deal. You should look for her. Jody, Jodi, Krangle, like Kris Kringle, but with an A.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, she's been on Dr. Demento herself, even in the last few months herself, with her old group, Jazz Tapestry, I believe it's called. Mm-hmm. Yes.
I believe so, too.
Yeah, good. So that's nice. Fun. And let's see. The other one, the Perpizzle of Izzle.
Best part of that is Karen realizing as we were recording that she got to drop the bass, and she was very excited. So
I'm gonna drop the bass. I think we have a whole riff on that in one of our outtakes. Yes, we're gonna drop that bass. It's perfect.
We're gonna go. Our next batch of songs for you are ones where they're about love and loss and missing our nearest and dearest, and glasses. So we've got songs coming up from season 1 and season 2, and you're going to like them.
This royal bog seat of kings, this septic isle, this earth of misery, this hapless breed of men, this sinking stone, set in the toxic sea. This cursed plot, this scorched earth, this barren realm, this England. This ignorant blather, this endless palaver has got the whole country worked into a lather. The cause of this strife is a suicide pact. We've taken our knife and stabbed our own backs. We've forsaken our union and torn it asunder. Now we're starting to see the extent of our blunder. Have we lost all our wits? This is just like the Blitz, except we're the ones blowing Britain to bits. It wasn't always this way. We once made all the rules, but gone are the days we could play the rest of you for fools. Around the globe we'd gaily frolic. We had the planets by the bollocks. You Yanks gave us a spot of bother, but what did we care? There were so many others. By the end of the 19th century, we'd grown complacent and smug. The status quo was meant to be. Success was like a drug. From Gibraltar to Malta, never once did we falter. From Hong Kong to Pretoria, all bowed to Queen Victoria. A future so bright you could bet on it. An empire so vast, the sun never set on it. Like summer in the Arctic Circle, but now Macron and Frau Merkel and other Europeans can't believe what they're seeing. They can only stand back and helplessly gape as we slowly fade to black, a fate we can't escape.
We beg you to remain, but did you Dummkopfs listen? Nein, all our efforts were in vain. You thought it would all turn out fine. Ha, we should be feeling Schadenfreude, taking pleasure in your calamity. Though we so want to go, we told you so. We can see you're getting panicky.
We once loved your British comedy, but this is no laughing matter, Pavel. You couldn't be arsed to shut down these bars, and you're bidding us all adieu. You prefer to believe a lie written on a bus. Now we all have to grieve that you cut yourself off from us. Step back from the precipice and please listen to your friends. And we're not taking the piss when we implore you once again.
Please come back, please remain. Yes, we know that we can be your thing. Think about what's at stake. Waking up would be a huge mistake. If you stay, we'll be chuffed. We'll let bygones go and forget them soon enough. But if you leave, best of luck. We'll forget we ever gave a fuck. You will see we were right, and we hope it keeps you up at night. But you can still get back on the right track. You can still get back on the right track. Please come back. Please come back. Please come back.
Oh, my goodness. What the hey? I feel so very queer, but not, gay. My thinking is no longer clear. I feel my mental powers fading away. Stand back, Lyssa, or I fear you'll be in desperate trouble. My cerebellum's hemispheres are in a mighty struggle.
Now wait just a goddamn minute. Jesus, you handsome son of a bitch. You look like me at a Chuck E. Cheese's when my eyes begin to twitch. Oh, bloody fucknuts. He's having an attack. It's worse than bad Tourette's. I finally got my smart Rick back and now he's on the fritz.
Will the real Rick Perry please stand up?
I am standing up.
I know that you prefer me nice and brainy, all eloquent and good at Jeopardy. But you see, my other half's all cockamamie, the side that you prefer to never see. The truth is, being smart can be a burden, having to sift between the different shades of grey. All this heightened mental acuity only leads to ambiguity. It's oh so very taxing to think all day.
But being dumb is lots of fun. The hell with thinking. Get her done. It makes it super easy to be sure. All that cogitating time ain't even worth a dime when your mind is full of nothing but manure.
It's giving me the runaround, my IQ sliding up and down. I feel like I've been riding on a seesaw. On one side there's my intellect, but then I sense a disconnect.
Cause the other fellow's busy yelling, yeehaw!
Lyssa, don't listen.
How dare you
And we're back. Amazing. And I told you about loss, but not really that sad. We got to celebrate the end of,
commemorate.
Where's my smart Rick? I just want my smart Rick.
Now that would be really awesome. Biesta Resistance merch, Rick smart glasses, with the logo and everything. But it was tragic. It was a real. Gets you right here.
It did,
there.
But I have remembered that Rick Perry, he was thinking of leaving Department of Energy, so that would have given us something to work with.
Right.
But he also renamed carbon freedom molecules
freedom
or something
molecules.
bullshit like that. So
yes.
Yeah. So Rick,
way to end strong there.
See you, Rick.
Secretary there. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you.
Yeah. We're done, Rick. It's over. You can't win me back.
So speaking of irreparable loss.
Hi, Monkey. I'm sorry. The star of our show has wandered in.
Oh, the Purple Avenger himself. Mm-hmm. The Purpizzle Avizzle.
Come here. You want to say something real quick?
What's that song
Come here.
that I really like?
What song do you really like?
Yeah.
We are actually talking about songs.
Yeah.
The song you really like is Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Yeah. That's a long word.
Okay, go ahead. Sing it out.
I don't remember it. I just need the...
You just came in here to get something? Okay, bye-bye.
Well,
the intern is playing chess, so with him. So
okay, a cameo from the Avenger himself. Awesome. Let's see where. Speaking of irreparable loss, Brexit, and in honor of the fact that we've sent the Manga Mussolini to the UK.
We're so sorry. But well played, Your Majesty.
Awesome trolling. Giving him a
renovations.
Book.
That's brilliant. And a book. She gave him a book. Did he eat it? What? I don't...
It's like, what is it? I don't know. Is this porn? Are the pictures? Yeah. It was a good trolling move. So anyway, it was kind of our take on Brexit, and I got to do my sort of half-assed Rex Harrison impression, and then Chris and Lori took it from there. And for the German part, I told Chris, I don't know, I wrote the lyrics, and I was like, okay, well, I don't know, you want to make it kind of oompa music or something? He said, no. He went the other way with Kraftwerk, and that's my favorite part of the song, I think.
Because when you have the opportunity to work in Kraftwerk, you are obligated by musicians' gods to do so.
I think so.
So. I've seen the contract.
Cool. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Coming up.
So what do we have? Yeah. What is our next batch of fun for you guys?
Coming up have to do with the Trump administration and actually the executive branch. That's a good one because the first one was written during the furlough and the shutdown, and it was a reaction to the fact that, hey, my dad worked for the government for years. Yours did. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's like, these are not people just to be used as pawns in some stupid budget battle for a wall and blah, blah, blah. They're actual people. So I read a tribute to them, Ode to the Bureaucrat.
It's glorious.
Which is great fun. And then the wonderful healthcare.
Yes, the current healthcare plan.
Faith-based.
Faith-based healing. Let us get some healing and some amens.
We got our gospel in. I think Chris overdubbed like 50 choir parts. He was
and I will
much
say
a wreck
that
after that.
That storyline took that turn precisely because we wanted to have a gospel stomp for George.
Indeed.
We may not have gone that way had we not known how awesome that song would be.
We knew he was going to kill it. Yes.
Let's hit play on it.
Let's do it.
Put out to pasture just like last year. Being on furlough makes me want to hurl.
Oh, the feckless fool, the worthless tool that lives across the street.
He gets his facts from Fox News hacks. He thinks you can govern with a tweet.
And the stupidest part of it all is the reason they put us on hold. A moronic Mexican wall, and they throw us out in the cold.
Well, it never seems to click with whatever passes for his brain. That we have overdue bills and kids that get sick. I'm starting to think that he's clinically insane.
Oh, quit your belly aching and all your sad sack flanking. I'm sick to death of hearing all your guff. You guys are always taking all the money that I'm making and wasting it on tons of worthless stuff. I bet I'd get along just fine if you never got back to work. I don't care if you shiver and whine. Cry me a Potomac River, you jerks. All these goddamn bureaucrats. Well, mister, I say you need some. Damn straight we're gonna build that wall, 'cause it's all about our freedom.
Oh, you love the freedom of the open road on your government-funded highway. And if you make a buck or two, you say, screw you, I did it my way. You sneer and call me a bureaucrat, but I really don't care. I'm proud of that. You think that your words demean us? Well, you'd be fine if you'd never seen us.
Okay, who knows? It could be true. Pretend we don't exist. Just go on, buddy. You be you. I'm sure we won't be missed.
That train you're catching won't derail and crash? Probably. Your hedge fund won't run off with all your cash? Probably.
When you and the fam and your sister or brother all take to the skies to go visit your mother, your airplanes, they won't smash into each other.
Probably. We're from the government, and we are here to help you. Can we be annoying? Sure we can, but we'll also give you a helping hand.
We'll keep your family safe and warm.
And in return, just fill out our forms.
In triplicate and make it legible.
So for benefits, you'll be eligible.
We could make more in the private sector, but somebody's got to be the food inspector.
We write the vouchers so you don't get evicted, and make sure that the bad guys get convicted.
But we're the ones folks love to hate. They think we live to regulate.
But all we try to do is target and rein in the almighty free market.
But free can come at quite a price when corporations don't play nice. And they'd get even bolder if we weren't looking over their shoulder.
Well, they'd all try their damnedest to bypass every rule, bring in some slimy propagandists to play you all for fools.
What Congress really loves to do is to mess with all our budgets. They'll strip us down to a skeleton crew, and if we complain, well, tough shit.
But the very next time the tragedy strikes like a natural disaster, the networks will send their cameras and mics shouting, why didn't you get here faster?
And sure enough, some bastards and the libertarian jerks will cluck their tongues and cover their smirks, saying, see, we told you it wouldn't work.
We're from the government, and we are here to help you.
We may not be popular,
but what do we care?
When your house blows away,
we'll always be there. We know you surely miss us if we just disappeared. So let us just get back to work sometime soon this year.
As I look around our nation, Y'all know what I see? I don't hear you. I know you're waiting anxiously to hear it. Amen. I see trials and tribulations. I see suffering and sickness and even more afflictions of the spirit. Y'all don't hear me? But we can cure this malady, or whatever you want to call it. Just give your heart to Donald, and let Jesus mind your wallet. Oh, Dr. Donald, we'll set you right. Oh, Dr. Donald, the blind will see the light. Oh, Dr. Donald, we'll set you right. Dr. Donald will get you through the night. Yes, Donald was anointed.
Yes, he was.
We know that this is so, amen.
Yes, he was.
It shows in his complexion.
Donald Trump.
With that heavenly orange glow.
Some people are in pain, so they pop that OxyContin. But Dr. Donald knows it's salvation that they're wanting.
Don't need no potions or pills.
No.
Those worldly things God frowns on. But thanks to the NRA, here's a bullet to bite down on. Praise the Lord. Oh, Dr. Donald, we'll set you right. Dr. Donald, for your health, he's gonna fight. Dr. Donald, we'll set you right. Dr. Donald, we'll get you through the night. Now that old devil, oh, he goes and spreads confusion. But my friend Dr. Donald, he sure cures that delusion.
The lesbians and gays, they make a lot of noise. But when I walk into a men's room, I just want to see boys.
Old Donald's got the cure for those who've gone astray. We know it works for sure. We'll pray away the gay. We'll set your children straight, as straight as they can be, with a little help from Jesus and electricity. Dr. Donald, he'll cook their goose. Oh, Dr. Donald, he'll cut those demons loose. Oh, Dr. Donald, he'll cook their goose. Dr. Donald, turn on the juice.
Dr. Donald healed my arm.
E-I-E-I-O.
He keeps my family safe from harm.
E-I-E-I-O.
He's brave and strong just like an eagle.
E-I-E-I-O.
And keeps out all those bad illegals.
E-I-E-I-O.
Now listen here, don't make no difference. Your affliction. Dr. Donald has your prescription. Oh, yes, he does. You know I'm right. Soon everyone will see the light. Can I get an amen? And 10s or 20s. You gotta dig deeper and give him plenty. You just need faith and a love donation. Dr. Donald, gonna cure the nation. Oh, Dr. Donald, we'll set you right. Dr. Donald, the blind will see the light. Oh, Dr. Donald, we'll set you right. Dr. Donald, we'll get you through the night. Oh, Dr. Donald, we'll set you right. Oh, Dr. Donald, for your health, he's gonna fight. Dr. Donald, we'll set you right. Dr. Donald, we'll get you through the night. Oh, Dr. Donald, we'll set you right. Oh, Dr. Donald, the blind will see the light. Dr. Donald, we'll set you right. Dr. Donald, we'll get you through the night.
Dr. Donald, he will put you right.
Amen and amen. Make sure you open up your pockets for Dr. Donald. Amen.
Amen and hallelujah.
Praise the Lord and praise George Washington III.
Absolutely. Man, it just, I could picture him singing it in his space. Just, it was awesome. Everything we wanted.
Yep. And so coming up, we have a couple of songs that deal with your mental health condition.
Yeah, people are always talking about that.
Yeah, I mean, Lyssa is sort of our stand-in for the listener, I think, in some ways.
Oh,
she's
God, you guys, I'm
experiencing-
sorry. Is your life this interesting? Oh.
I mean, you all have velociraptors in the living room, right? Messing up messing up the carpet or whatever.
No carpet. Good
no
Lord.
Carpet. Oh, yeah, that would be kind of
I live on an island
suicidal.
with a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
Who
Indeed.
today sat beside his put his beefaroni bowl right beside him on the couch and then sat on it and dumped it in between the cushions of the leather couch. Right. Today.
Stain-proof leather, right? Yeah, right.
Not 3 hours ago. I was scraping beefaroni out of the sofa.
I hate when you do that.
No, I just got a Wilson Phillips it. I got to hold on one more day.
Hold on.
One more day.
And then summer school starts. Is that those?
It starts on Wednesday.
Wednesday. Okay. All right. Hang in there.
Thank you.
This is good.
So yeah, I may have flipped out a time or two in real life, and certainly for comedic effect for you guys.
Yep.
But it's playing it really close to the bone. It's like, Stanislavski level is what it is. I don't know if that makes sense. It's method.
Method.
It's
and it's madness. It's sort of a bit of.
Oh, hello.
So good stuff. Here we go.
Don't give me that look. Like I'm about to lose my shit. I've had it up to here. Now I'm gonna say my bit. Is this thing on? All you ladies gather near me. What, am I speaking Klingon? Can't anybody hear me? Right on. Listen up, sisters and mothers and daughters and other resistors. Pay attention now. We've got a lot on our minds and even more on our shoulders. Cause the purses that we carry are as heavy as boulders. We're trying to live our lives with all of this malarkey. But we're being weighed down by the patriarchy. I wish I was speaking metaphorically.
Yeah, right on.
I could use a chiropractor or a good masseuse. A red pill, a blue pill. Now I sound like Dr. Seuss. There must be a conspiracy of evil fashion designers and magazine writers, none of whom have a vagina.
And even if they do, then why don't they supply us with the one thing we need? They'd rather deny us. We put a man on the moon with a big-ass rocket. So why can't we figure out how to give a woman pockets?
Now that is some lame-ass bullshit.
Pockets.
Big enough to fit our keys.
Pockets.
Not shallow and wimpy like these.
Pockets.
Big enough to fit our hands.
Pockets.
This is what we demand.
Well, actually.
Oh, Lyssa, see what you've done.
Well, actually.
What the fuck? Oh, this'll be fun.
Well, actually.
They must have heard us complaining.
Well, actually.
Yup, here comes the mansplaining.
Your anger is really misdirected.
I suppose it's to be expected.
When you let your emotions rule you.
Yeah, those hormones can really fool you.
I guess that's how it usually is with you girls, like you're having a nervous breakdown.
There's really no need to clutch your pearls. You're so lucky you have us around.
Look, no offense. Well, okay, some. But I don't remember asking you to come. Your advice isn't needed, and neither are you. So go back to your golf course. Scat now. Shoot.
Nonsense. Really, it's no bother. We heard your pitiful cries of distress.
We love you gals. Hell, we all have mothers, so we'll help you to fix your mess.
Can you please fuck off?
Golly, there's no need to curse.
The solution is simple. Just carry a purse.
Well, why on earth didn't I think of that? Oh, right, because it's not a solution. My sisters and I want nothing less than a pocket revolution. Look at this purse. Want to guess what's in it? Well, step on back. This will take more than a minute. There's man shit, kid shit, lipstick, snacks. It's not even my shit, and that's a fact. Wet wipes, car keys, a first aid kit. Why do I have to carry all your shit? You guys have pockets, so it's only fair that we get them too. You don't like it? I don't care.
Pockets.
Big enough to fit our keys.
Pockets.
Not shallow and wimpy like these.
Pockets.
Big enough to fit our hands.
Pockets.
This is what we demand.
Well, actually, it's really not that simple.
You'd best be on your way or I'll pop you like a pimple. I've asked you fellas twice, now third time's the charm. Kindly take my advice to avoid bodily harm. May the goddess help us all. Make your exit now.
You don't have the balls.
Speaking of which...
No! There you see, you're overreacting again.
A little bit.
Remember, hashtag not all men.
Right.
I did not see that coming.
Pockets big enough to fit our keys. Pockets not shallow and wimpy like these. Pockets big enough to fit our hands. Pockets. This is what we demand, and we're gonna get them too. Pockets everywhere. I'm putting pockets on my shoes. Fuck you, pockets are what we want. Pockets.
Everyone, welcome our new guest. Just like you, she is here for rest. She's here to unplug, unwind, detox.
So, why does she smell like a litter box?
Don't worry, Lisa, we'll be gentle. The need for rest is fundamental.
Well, I haven't slept much.
Oh, that's no wonder.
It's either Trump or my dog Thunder.
That stressed out, pissed off version of you. We will help you to forget her. We'll pamper your body and cleanse out your mind until you're feeling better.
Cross your legs in a full or half lotus and forget all about the orange POTUS. Salam, shalom, and namaste will make the nightmare go away.
You're on the road to wellness now. We know that's hard to conceive.
Let your worries cease, seek inner peace, and don't forget to breathe.
Log off.
Inhale.
Tune out.
Exhale.
Empty your mind of worries.
Okay.
Unplug.
Try to smile
Have a hug.
for a while.
Don't feel you have to worry.
Cast your mind back to simpler days before the bad election.
Wander backwards through the maze and choose a new direction.
I remember going a whole blessed week without so much as a peek at the headlines. We could live our normal lives without knowing or caring what the White House was doing or budget deadlines.
I didn't feel the need to check my Twitter feed with a mounting sense of dread.
Lying awake all night in a sense of fight or flight, with visions of disaster in my head.
There was no need for alarm. We could keep pushing snooze because nothing much was happening to report on in the news.
Yeah, the president understood grammar and sounded like an adult.
And the nation didn't look like Alabama with this motherfucking mindless MAGA cult.
I'm ready for boring. It's not a dirty word. I'd like to see the news on TV without flipping it the bird. Can we get back to boring? I'd never complain again. A little ennui sounds good to me. I'm ready for boring. Amen. Amen.
Hey, are you sure this is okay? I'm an atheist. Being the weekend, namaste. Take a deep breath. What do we got now?
All right. We have a treat from season 1, and this was a lot of fun. It's called Womp Womp. And it was in the episode, Cruising for Treason. Trump is trying to escape to Russia on one of Betsy DeVos's yachts, tries to rendezvous with a Russian submarine, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, yada, yada, yada. Things explode, and he realizes he's up Schitt's Creek and sings. And we had the wonderful help of Brian and Rosie Amador on this, our friends who are just, buena gente, good people, and very talented as well. And Brian helped out with the songwriting on this with some of the Spanish translations. We had fun with that.
It's awesome.
That's great.
Yeah, and I love how you promote it using all of your writerly skills. Well, it's yada yada, blah blah blah.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, make sure
Listen to the episode.
Make sure to
okay?
subscribe and download.
It's complicated. The Chinese blow up a Russian sub, and then it's like all hell.
Yada yada.
And there's
blah,
borscht
like you do.
everywhere.
Like you do.
Yeah.
Okay, and our final song for you today for the summer sing-along episode is another George Washington stomper. We've got a featured guest. We've got Desiree from your neck of the woods.
Indeed, from Richmond. Yes, she's terrific. Desiree Roots.
Roots, thank you. I don't know why I forgot her last name because I don't know her.
Okay.
But I'm going to remember
But
now.
if you did, you'd love her.
I would, because she's a diva and a half, and she totally took that Maxine Waters bit to new levels.
Indeed.
Yep.
It was fantastic.
Oh, goodness. We have got some serious talent in our community, and it's awesome when we get to highlight them, like our guests with Jody Krangle and with Desiree Roots, and Brian and Rosie Amador.
Yes.
It's just such amazing talent in the voice acting field, willing to do stuff because we asked them.
Right. Yeah. They're like, yeah. It's like, why wouldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they could read, car dealership copy or,
get in the booth and make threats like Maxine Waters would.
Indeed. Yeah. Who wouldn't
that's
want to
all
do
we
that?
got to say about that.
Yep.
Listen up.
Cool. All right. So we will be back on the Ides of June, hopefully with another episode then with more songs and more fun stuff.
We'll be rested. Summer session will be in session, so.
Lisa's stress level.
On my way closer to my normal level of insanity.
Right. There's insane insanity and normal
There's
insanity.
summer break insanity, and that's just bad.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, well.
Catch you next time, guys.
They're only young once. Y'all have fun. Sing along.
Yep.
Holy shit! That was my only chance to get away. What the hell do I do now?
Well, it looks like your little escape plan is fading away like your spray tan. Now you're not so proud and highfalutin. So what should we do with this sorry Ihue Putin? So Trumpty Dumpty had a great fall. You really metiste la pata. You know my friends, they all have a bust of you.
Really?
Don't tell him it's just a piñata.
I really don't care, do you? A mí no me importa, ¿y tú? El pobre del presidente ha perdido la mente. If we left it up to the crew, well, sir, I've got to be frank. You know, just between me and you, they'd gladly make you walk the plank. But I'm the captain of this here ship, and I'm more of a humanitarian. So I say instead we should take a little trip. After all, we're not pirates or barbarians.
Okay, but where can you take me?
It doesn't really matter the direction we go, a la derecha o a la izquierda. You can't escape the truth by now, you should know that wherever you are, you're full of mierda.
Is that a bad thing?
¿Qué te pasa, chico? You look so unhappy here. But if you go to Puerto Rico, you can really disappear. In old San Juan, you can get really gone, even if you resemble a big fat lechon.
You're already like a Puerto Riqueño. You're powerless and always in the dark. But don't you worry, Donnie, we will train you. You'll be getting along just like the Jets and the Sharks. You'll fit in fine there, go offline there. You'll be completely off the grid. Take your culo anaranjado and go incomunicado. But don't say who you are.
Cause they know what you did. You can't be big and loud or go mix with the crowd. Better keep your voice down.
What?
En Puerto Rico la gente all despise el presidente. You'll have to stay anónimo.
You guys don't really get it. No one ever gives me credit. So unfair. Maria was a total, bigly unsung success.
You're living in a fantasy. For us, it's really plain to see. Our island is a motherfucking mess. I really don't care, do you? A mí no me importa, ¿y tú? ¿Cómo que y tú? ¿Y a ti, huevón?
Señor Trump ha perdido la mente.
They've got KFC
Terrific.
and good old Mickey D's. But you should really do yourself a favor. You should try a cuisine if you want to blend in and get yourself a taste for local flavors.
You love our mofongo, or perhaps our pastelón. But if it dances the bomba on your bowels, we'll shield you from all scrutiny and clean up their mutiny.
We've got a shitload of bounty towns.
Calabaza de mierda. I really don't care, do you? A mí no me importa, ¿y tú? El pobre del presidente.
Es verdad, ha perdido la mente.
Unstrung success. You're an unstrung pendejo. Tengo una idea. ¿Por qué no te dejamos pasar la noche en la perla, huevón? Then you're gonna see how much the Puerto Ricans love you. Oh yeah. You're gonna get a Boricua welcome like you've never seen. You're gonna let Carmen Yulín Cruz dance the plena on your cojones in high heels. A ver qué te parece.
Well, greetings, Mr. President. So glad that you could join us. You're wondering why you're here. Well, I'll give you a few pointers.
Your lies have all caught up to you, like you always knew they would. You think it's okay, but I say no way. You're all washed up for good.
You think you're fooling everyone, and America's your sucker. But you can't redact this natural fact, you lying mother...
Now hold up, fellas. I know this fool's been naughty, but now Maxine is on the scene. I've joined in the search party. You've been a bad, bad boy with all of your tax evasion, but you can't hide what's deep inside from my cross-examination. We're gonna look high, we're gonna look low. You know it's true, we never knew how low you could go. Gonna shine a little light. Now we've really got 'em. That's right. Of all your treason and people pleasing, we're gonna get to the bottom. Say we're gonna get to the bottom. We're gonna get to the bottom. And I got one more thing to say. All your sorry ass excuses, they weren't worth a dime. But I'm here to tell you, honey, I'm reclaiming all my time.
You had your fun now, Donnie, with your lies and your obstructions. But your discussions with the Russians are the cause of your destruction.
And this is how we're gonna show it. We're gonna look high, we're gonna look low. You know it's true, we never knew how low you could
Al Capone situation.
Elijah, don't you worry. He's gonna testify in front of my grand jury. Cross his heart and hope to die. You're gonna take this lying down, you sad, pathetic orange clown. We'll finally get a peek at your shameful little secret.
We're gonna look high, we're gonna look low. You know it's true, we never knew how low you could go. Gonna shine a little light. Now we really got 'em.
That's right.
Of all your treason and food and pleasing, we're gonna get to the bottom.
We're gonna look high, we're gonna look low. You know it's true, we never knew how low you could go. Gonna shine a little light. Now we really got 'em. Of all your treason and food and pleasing,